Hey, hi, hello. Welcome back. I'm Heather, or Miss Postweight, if you're one of my students. And today on Pages with Postweight, we are going to look at January's reading journal and then get a sneak peek of my setup for February. I kind of did a little bit off camera, realized I wanted to put it on camera, and so kind of can see that the page has some background paper, and I used a little bit of the washi for this one, and I'm just setting these up. This is my landing page for my monthly wrap-ups. It really just highlights everything that I do in January. I used to make a calendar every month, and it just got to be a lot. So I bought these stickers that you kind of see up in the corner from Purple Pisces Creations. You can actually see the pack up in the upper corner. I have misjudged where to put my reading journal as I was setting this up, so a lot of this is off page, and I am so sorry. I really did learn my lesson, and I fixed it for the future parts of this, but obviously this one is just off center. You only get half the page. But anyway, in the upper corner, you can see the Etsy shop that I get the calendars from. The stickers that you are seeing are Hubman and Chubgirl. I absolutely love this sticker company. They are out of Canada. There is unfortunately some issues going on now with deliveries and that kind of thing, but they are one of the nicest companies. It's a husband and wife, and they've expanded because their stationery is just so cute. But I use their sets. It's my splurge, so I do have a subscription, and I use those boxes to do my monthly wrap-ups. So the January one that you're gonna see some of the pictures for are this one. It was kind of a strange theme. I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't my favorite, but a lot of it had to do with like taking care of yourself. Obviously, it's like computer themed and has a lot of these like cute little screens loading. Sorry, I'm busy. It's really about like self-care. The little sticker with the hub girl in it is obviously in a cozy little onesie, and so the theme is kind of a different one, just kind of a cozy care with I guess a digital look to it. I'm so sorry, I'm still like way off screen on these. So I have a way of doing these 4-page spreads for each month. I kind of perfected it to a way I like it last year in my reading journal. And so I did adjust a couple things with it this year, but I'm kind of maintaining it. Not going to lie, January was not my best month. So here I am setting up for it. And I had no idea how bad January was going to get for me at this point. So I'm setting up where I like to record my books and kind of record how many pages and the stars that I do each month. And then I obviously have sections in my reading journal where I collect all that together. This is just a monthly. These pens, oh my gosh, I'm going to brag on these pens. I love pens and notebooks and all things stationery. So I bought these on a whim back, I don't know, end of December maybe. So I got them from Target. La Pen. They're a set of 4. They're the nicest pens. I'm loving them. If you are a Micron fan, you will like these, and they don't bleed. You do need to give them maybe a second before you immediately put a highlighter over them, but I have felt like they have stood up to almost everything that I have tested them with, and I love how they write. I love the thickness. This is my new favorite pen. So maybe when I am gonna go back to Target someday, I'll buy them again. But they're very, very good pens. So the sticker I'm using now, the January wrap-up, that comes from Shelfie Chronicals. She's kind of closing her shop for a while. I don't know if that's permanent or if it's just for now. I love a lot of her stickers, so I'm a little sad, but that is where that's from. The January and the calendar are from Purple Pisces, and then everything else is Hubman and Chubgirl. This is after, so this is now the end of January, and I'm just filling things in. So I'm cutting out my reads. I did not do well this month, so this is all based off of me reading a total of 4 books. Yep, that's like unheard of for me, but January was January, and I'm just gonna live with that. The sticky notes that I just pulled off was just me trying to keep track of my buying for the books, and that's actually a new one for me. I'm counting up pages. I can't believe I couldn't even break 1,000. And then I'm just counting my BIPOC, LGBTQ, and translated. So this is me filling in my reading stats. So this is where that one that I had, how much did I actually spend? And I'm trying to keep track of that. So here you go, $62.20. Most of that at thrift stores and that kind of thing. I did buy myself a lot of books, which is not normal. It's usually for my classroom. Here we are kind of flipping through what did I read that might fit on places. This is kind of a funny one because I did read a translated book, but there's a stamp that I want to use and I didn't have it, so I didn't actually put that book on there. I do my books, like the printing of those on Canva. So I have a size guide that I'm trying to work with to kind of base them off of what they will fit and where they'll fit. So my favorite book for January was this one. It is the African American and Latinx histories of the United States, history in the United States or something. It was so good, guys. It was so good. It's not a very long book. It's super intense, and I loved every minute of it. So I ended up buying the book, and I listened to it on audio and read it in paper. Yeah, not impressive. Not impressed. I did get one state, Georgia. And then I do have the book for that one. Yeah, I'm speeding. So just kind of adding a few things to my January layout, giving it a little extra of kind of the things. Yeah, one day at a time, be kind to yourself. It's just a lot of positive affirmations. It actually ended up fitting January very well. Be nice to yourself, and yep, kind of just a cozy vibe. And you'll get to see a sneak peek of what February's looking like. I wish I'd scooted that over just a titch so like the center of that button was on January. Here's the new one for February. So I kind of show you my sticker haul and what the subscription looks like, so you can see the washi tapes. It's like a kitten breakfast theme. It's cute. But like all the breakfast foods are cat themed and cat shaped. I think it came out really cute. It's obviously pastel-y. I've noticed February with Hubman and Chubgirl usually does have a food theme. So it's kind of adorable. All these little stickers and whatnot. And I love all of the extras they do. I mean, it's just adorable. I really love this subscription box, and I use these in different places, but obviously it makes me coming up with a theme for any month really easy because I just do whatever they did. Some I like more than others. This one was cute, kind of fun. Little cat toast and the breakfast. So and some more of the stickers. Walking through. So if you do planners, these fit. I think that they gave me like both of the ones. This paper's so old. It's from Provo Craft. That probably means that I've had this like 20 years. So sure, we can all use our scrapbooking supplies from 20 years ago. I can only imagine. I probably bought this for like a baby scrapbook for one of my kids. And yep, my kids are like older. So it matched perfectly. I mean, it's wonderful, and I'm really excited to get to use it. So you too can use your 20-year-old scrapbooking supplies. Oh, yep. So it matched perfectly. I kind of like the way this all turned out. And I really just used up almost the whole sheet in getting this on there. Trimming. So this is me setting up for February. I made so many mistakes with this one. But I like this idea, taking the materials that everything is coming with and like utilizing it. Look how cute that background is. So I'm like, well, let's just use that. It's super cute. Might as well. So the only thing I kind of wish I had done, and it doesn't matter now, is just maybe cut those edges to round them like I do on the rest of the pages, but I think it came out nicely. This again is Purple Pisces. Just being able to have the dates up there kind of makes it easier for me. I don't do a whole lot with the calendars, so I stopped making them on my pages. I've seen people who kind of mark when they start and finish a book, but my reading has been very erratic, and honest to goodness, guys, I am probably reading 6 books at a time, so that doesn't work for me. Setting up all the bases for what I want recorded on there. The washi, this is such nice washi. It's really thick, it's glittery, it has a texture. I think I went a little wonky there. I really like it when that one particularly is very thick. The other one is more papery. This one, the pink. I still love, doesn't matter which one. Thought these were cute. They kind of have a glittery feel that really doesn't show up on camera very well. But setting myself up. There's just so much to use, like your options feel endless. So many stickers. I really hope we can continue to get the subscriptions from Canada. Might be a little pricier. Flipping onto this side, this is where I'm going to keep track of the books I read. There's that pen again. Love it. The opposite side from here, I need to figure out how to use better. I know people who, talk about and go in depth with their favorite book that they read or all the books that they read, and they just give a little summary there and some insight. And I don't use that as much as I'd like to. And so then I use the theme, the stickers and the themes, and they never match what the books are about. So it just sometimes doesn't connect with my brain. But I think I'd like to start journaling more on those with the books that I'm reading. Because January was so tiny in my reading, I really kind of changed myself here. I'm not sure if I'm going to need more space or not for my reading, but that's okay. Ugh. And then I did this. It just kind of fell out of my hand and it stuck, and yep, I'm pretty upset about it. So we're brainstorming. I had to get this little thing off and it just didn't want. Finally, yeah, my tweezers worked. Yeah, I mean, in the end, you can't tell too much that there was an oops there. And once I write the titles, it won't be a big deal. It just made me sad that that happened. Fell right on it. It was just, yep, that's me. That's me and my tendency to be clumsy. So those star stickers are also from Purple Pisces. And that's just a micron. I think. No. What are those? Mild liners. That's a mild liner. And just add some decoration. I didn't want to try and do another one of those banners up at the top after what I did with the first one. So that's just a sneak peek on February and obviously my January wrap up. And I hope you enjoyed. Thanks, guys.